Hello, dividend executives. Welcome back. Top of the week, the stock market is open, so you already know we are buying stocks and adding assets to the portfolio and also trading a little bit of options. So where are we at for the day? Well, looks like Tesla or TSLL has woken up for the day. We're up $75, 1.42%. For the week, we're down $343. For the month, $266. 3 months, $77. And 1 year, we're up $1,231 or 29.62%, which you can see obviously the all-time in the 1 year, the exact same because we just opened this account last year. But we are coming up on a year in this account, which is really awesome. If I can get it at 30% for the year, that would be absolutely phenomenal. Buying power, $348. And we had some options expire worthless. We rolled some options out, and we are down $200 or $300 on our TSLL shares. So what happened? Well, Tesla got absolutely obliterated, and so TSLL went right along with it, down 11% last week or $1.60. But that's okay. We keep selling calls each and every single week. Oh my gosh, wow, down $3.25 or 21% in the last month. So absolutely getting wrecked for Tesla. We have 230 shares. Average cost is $13.33. I've been working on lowering that more and more every single week. And that's why we have 230 shares. We keep buying more and more odd lots. So $2,700 market value. Let's scroll down here and let's look at some of the purchases. So today I purchased 10 more shares for $12.05 of the average cost. And we had a call expiration for the 1423 call on Friday. So we collected and kept all of that premium, which was the $10 right here. And then we had the put assignment on the 12th. As well, this was at, there we go, 1323, and just for one of these, so we picked up the second lot of 100 shares there at the 1323, which, considering Tesla's trading at just around 12 right now, that's absolutely terrible. But when we sold it, we were in the 14, so that's just how it goes sometimes. Stocks go up and down. Unfortunately, TSLL has gone absolutely down through the floor, but we carry on. So $10 in premium we collected, that expired worthless. And then we did a short put roll. We could jump into that. Let me go back here. Right here for the 12. Let's see if I can get this pulled up. Boom, right there. So what we ended up doing here is we rolled down and out. So we rolled from the 1273 down and out to the 1223. The reason why I did this is because I don't want to get caught with a huge bag that's hard to move the average cost around with this account size. And so I just want to give TSL a little bit more time. We have earnings coming up. And so if I get assigned to the 1223, I will potentially take the shares. But I also could just continue to roll this down and out. Again, because of the amount of capital I have here, I can only dollar cost average down so much. And so I just wanted to play capital there. So we actually got paid a credit for this. Not a huge credit. We got $10 for that, but we saved ourselves, if we were to be assigned, we saved ourselves $50 per contract, so $100 of actual capital, and we would lower the average cost. So we picked up 30 shares of TSLL. We got the average cost down to the 13.33, which is not bad considering where we started. And we just continue to sell calls. So let's trade some options on this today. We can sell 2 calls. Again, our cost is at 13.33? Yeah, 13.33. And so we want to keep that in mind when we sell calls. If we sell the 1273, we'd be selling below our cost. If we sell the 1273, we're obviously above our cost, so it's only $3. So we're actually going to go out to next week, and we're going to sell the 1320. Let's see. We're going to sell the 1373, right? So we're going to sell 2 contracts there. Let's see. That's a low likelihood there. Let's see if we can get it to fill for 19. That would be $38. And there we go, just sold just like that. So we got paid $38 on our shares. So we collected $10 so far on calls. We collected another $38, so that's $48 so far on just the call side. Obviously, we got some put premium as well. So this is how we do it. We just collect money each and every single day, and then we just continue to dollar cost average down. So I'm gonna have some more buying coming in on TSLL when we hit. If we get down to like the 1150 mark, which is, historically that's pretty low. We've gone to the 1067 before back in October, 1165 back in November. So it's definitely possible. This chart is so nasty to look at. That's a year to date, obviously. But the past year is good, and the past 5 years obviously not so great. Listed in 2022 at the $25 mark. So we hopefully Tesla can have a turnaround. It's been struggling lately, especially when a lot of other companies have been popping off. Especially companies like Nvidia, Apple, Amazon. A lot of the Mag 7s have been popping off, and Tesla has been really struggling. So our play is that we think it'll pop off in the next 12 to 24 months. Tesla is a longer dated play for me. This is an IRA, so I can't touch this money for 40 years. So I got plenty of time on my side, and I'm just going to keep averaging down and adding to this as we can. So that's the play for this week. It is a 2-week play. All of our options are for the 26th, which is the following Friday. So not a whole lot. We'll have probably a later video, maybe in a week and a half, with the moves we're making here. We do have $385 worth of buying power. I'm just going to wait to dollar cost average down because I don't want to buy a falling knife. And TSLL has been that over the last month, down 21%. And so I'm just going to keep dollar cost averaging. I would like to get myself up to 400 or 500 shares if I need to, but we're going to just let this stock ride out. So that is the plays for this week. That was the play we made for today. We rolled on Friday, again on these cash secured puts to give us more time, and then we sold the call today, and we collected that nice $38 worth of premium. So our shares are collecting rent. We have plenty of time on our side for this to happen. If our shares do get called away at the $13.73, we are at a profit. The profit would be the $38 that we sold in the call plus the $13.33 minus the $13.73, right? So not too bad. So 13, let's see, 73 minus. Let me just grab the math on that so we could grab, potentially about $80 there. Which is not too bad, all things considered. So really, really, honestly, a pretty easy strategy, nothing crazy. And we just keep collecting rent each and every single week we sell those calls. Even if you do weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, there's a lot of options when you're trading. If you wanted to do, let's see, today's the 16th. So if we wanted to do the 16th for next month, we could do the same thing. I mean, we could literally go out here and we could sell the 14 call. And we could collect on 2 of these, we could collect $71, and that's a set it and forget it, right? So we wouldn't have to touch it for a whole month. But I prefer the weeklies or bi-weeklies. This week we went with the bi-weekly purely because it's a short week. Market was closed on Monday, and we don't have a lot of trading days till Friday. So that's the play I went with. But thanks everybody for tuning in. Super easy video this week. We continue to just add bricks each and every single week. We continue to climb on the account, and you can see obviously over the time of history where we get assigned the TSLL shares. But onward and upward, we have a lot of momentum going into the next year, and it'll be fun to see where we're sitting at 1 year in the account, which will be right around that February 16th mark. So in 1 month, we will be at the 1 year for the account, and I'd love to have it above the 30%. So we're going to keep climbing towards that. But happy investing, everybody. Don't forget to drop a like, and we'll catch you next week.